Yeah. So we are coming here with a force. Yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on full. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks and we need it the most. We have to give thanks and we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all over my life and I thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast to the friends we take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and we bored dead. Only said the road and we go on with the road. Third form, me say make me try a thing. And you know it formed out to be a fire thing. Now up on stage with chronic say I sing. Yeah, see me all dig it soon give the higher ring. Like hello brother, we say I just shot ya. Saw your poster, spectacular photo. Keep it burning, yes that's the motto. If me the butter pass through your soul to get ball in a life man. Me have to thank God for the journey, the journey that just finest.
One to the 12 on the 5 stone to the right.
Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast to the friends we take off every load. One time they sit down in a class and we bored dead. Only said the road and we go on with it, go on with it. Just show our blessings upon me and send me to tell them a story. Just show our blessings upon me and that's how I made to give him the glory. I'm with the light. Jah know say me passion ignite.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, this is Dims Lewis with the Pepper Sauce Talk Show. Sorry for the delay. We had a little bit of difficulties, but we're all here, up and running. So we have several guests in here. I'm here with my co-host, Love Miko. You can find her on Facebook. I'm also here with
Veronica.
Touchdown! You know, it's the voice of the one Jalep representing.
Okay, everyone's here in the studio. Thank you for joining us. We have some hot topics. We're also going to hit some interviews with some artists. And we also have a special young lady with her wine, her soca wine. And we have my co-host back at it. We have some topics that we're hoping that everyone could join in. The number is 407-917-6373. Don't forget to join in on WhatsApp. You can also video chat. And also donations. Donations are welcome at Dims Lewis CO Cash App Me Today. Okay. So how's everything going, Taffy? I got my DJ Taffy.
Everything good. Everything good. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
That's good. That's good.
It was, it was slow motion, but everything is still up and running.
Anything interesting?
I don't know. Hold on. Well, I actually went to a couple of parties, and that's about it. But nothing else going on. Like I said, today I had a lot of, I told people to promote their flyers and stuff on my page. So everyone that promoted today, I will give you a shout out today. But just to let you know, if you plan on doing any promotionals or interviews or anything like that, there is a fee. And you could, like I said, you can contact me. And it would be no problem contacting me on the Pepper Sauce Talk Show.
Right.
Okay? So what's going on?
None. Had a good weekend.
Where did you go?
Baltimore, DC.
Baltimore, you worked?
Yeah.
Okay. Family's good?
Funny you should say that, because I'm headed Baltimore this Thursday.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? Continue, because I'm going to say this later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so everything is good. So usually every time when I start my show, I talk to the DJ, try to get him warmed up and see what he got going on. Maybe he has something in his drink.
What you got in your drink?
Iced tea. Iced tea. The bottle won't open properly.
No Dr. Pepper this week?
No, but Dr. Pepper is my favorite.
Okay.
But no Dr. Pepper this week. Okay, yes. Hi, Chanel. Chanel checked in. Good. Everybody, don't forget tag and share. We got hot topics. Okay, the first topic we're going to be talking about is black men, black young boys being incarcerated. It's almost like they're coming straight from high school, going into graduation of the prison. Okay, so if you have anything that you want to talk about, if you work in a prison, if you work in a jail, feel free to call in 407-917-6373. You will remain anonymous. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue playing my music so I can get everything together.
Got the music, get me excited. I'm coming like a poison. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast for the friends we take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and we bored. Then only said the road and me go on with the road. Toast, yeah, yeah, yeah. Toast. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Gratitude is a must. Blessings fall for my right hand.
Yes. So if you're now checking in, don't forget to tag and share. I know everyone's driving, everyone's getting settled into their homes, about to cook dinner. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go talk about the other topic first before we talk about the incarceration one. We're gonna talk about how tired women are of being the man in the relationship. We're gonna talk about how tired they are of taking out the garbage. We're going to talk about how tired they are having to rush home, cook and clean, take care of the kids, and still serve their man. Okay, so that's the first topic. If you're tired, ladies, please don't be afraid. He's not home right now. He's probably with the next woman. So don't be afraid to call us. You have time. Call us 407-917-6373. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Miss Veronica.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to start off with Veronica. So Veronica, what do you do?
You mean,
What do you do? Like, tell me about you. Like, what is your motivation that keeps you going every time I see you?
working out.
Working out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she looks like
Okay.
she works out too.
It works out?
Very good. Yeah.
So you actually have something coming up, an event coming up
Yes.
in May?
In May. Our first event, we had it in February, just before Valentine's Day. And it was, very nice. The ladies came out and support. And
What kind of event is
it's wine. We just named it Wine and Wine because it's in conjunction with Jasco Fitness. I'm an aerobics teacher. And I love to dance and I love to wine. And just somebody asked me, teach me how to wine like this. And we just went with it and just called it Wine and Wine. So you drink wine and you wine at the same time.
Yes.
So so you provide the wine, or are they bringing their own bottles?
I provide everything. I provide wine. I provide. This time it's going to be like crackers and fruits and everything healthy, and good DJ music and wine, and teach them how to. Some people kind of are shy. When it comes to their men, they don't want to dance for their men and stuff. So we kind of put this thing together to have them wine for their men.
A little wine will loosen you up.
I don't
And
think
why-
they're shy. I think they're just tired of being the man in the relationship.
That's not true.
Say it, Miko. Say it. Say your
no.
opinion, because that's how I
No.
feel. I think they're just tired of being the man in the relationship, and they don't have time to whine and
Well,
dine.
maybe that is true. It depends on the situation, and it depends on the relationship. Sometimes you can be, but you. It just depends on the relationship. If you're with a certain type of guy and they look at you a certain way, you don't want them to see you in a different light by being a little extra,
Well, sometimes when you try to be a little bit extra, they don't like it either.
Right.
What do you mean when you try to be a little extra? You talking about if you try to dance for your man?
Yeah, if you try to dance for them, sometimes they don't want that. They just
Exactly.
don't want you to do anything.
Exactly.
They think it's like, oh, you're doing that for me,
Right,
probably doing that for somebody else.
that's for the strippers or the
Yes.
a certain type of woman. You're supposed to be the other. It's not that you can't do it. It's just that you don't.
I beg to
So
differ.
I have
Oh,
Ja.
please,
I have
please.
Ja here.
I
So
beg
can
to
you tell
differ.
me?
Okay,
Can you
go ahead.
introduce yourself to the audience, please?
All right, my name is Jalep, reggae recording artist. Originally from Portland, Jamaica, but I lived in Kingston for a number of years. When I first got introduced to music professionally, I was around the Bounty Killer camp for a number of years, but I'm good with everybody. King Shango, Sizzler, you know, because I do music.
So wait, before you get into your interview part, we're having a discussion right now.
Definitely.
Okay, so
And you
we're talking about. You said that you disagreed with the dancing, so you're okay with a woman dancing for you?
I don't necessarily disagree. I say it just depends. Because, I mean, at home, there has to be spontaneity. You feel me?
Yeah.
Sometimes the women at home get too complacent.
He says, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
They get too complacent and relaxed with just playing that wife role. I would assume that's how the side chick kind of get involved, because the side chicks are willing to go the extra distance that the wifey are not going. You understand? So you just have to be able to strike a balance.
I agree.
Know what your man like and what he don't like. The men just have to know what your woman like. You know, you can always agree to disagree on certain things, but I mean.
Okay, well, we have Steven in your chat room.
Right. Stephen Newman says you could be attracting. You could be attracting them kind of men. What kind of
does
men?
he mean? Tell me, call in. I don't understand what he's talking about.
Yeah.
What kind of men?
I think that
a
was
man
something
is
that
telling me that?
I think that was something that was said previously.
Maybe.
Yeah, and he was responding to that. Not
Oh,
necessarily
what
the part-
Veronica said
Yeah.
about sometimes you want to dance for your man, but he doesn't want you to dance because he's probably thinking.
No, the
that you
original
did it for
topic, though, I
someone
think you
else.
said something about, women having to play all these different roles, and then...
Oh,
I think that's
okay.
what he was saying. You're attracting those type of men. If you want a man to be the man, then you would find one.
Tell him to call in. Steven, you could call in at 407-917-6373 at any time and join in on the topic.
Weak men, exactly. That's what he's saying.
Well,
You could
I'm
be attracting
actually-
weak
well,
men.
Well, can you explain to us what
How-
weak
yeah.
men are?
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
call in,
We need
it's
to know what weak men.
407-917.
I know what a weak man is, but how do you identify them?
How do you identify a weak man? I'm single, so I don't know what a weak man would be.
Yeah, what
What is he talking about? I have no idea. So when you have these
Well, a
dances
strong man is a man that knows his position in the house and does all those things, so that you don't have to be the woman taking out the trash. You don't have to be the woman changing your tire. As a man, that's his role. So maybe that's what he means by a weak
Well, I
man.
also like a
Weak
man that
will
knows how
watch
to
you change
cook.
the tire and pump your gas.
Okay, well, Veronica, she does exotic dancing. Hopefully, throughout the show, she'll be able to show us some of her moves.
Oh, well, I can.
That I'd like
I'm-
to see.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, she's not afraid.
Oh, no, I'm not afraid.
Oh, wow.
So hopefully, throughout this
Oh, we gonna learn something
day,
today.
you can show some of your
We gonna
wine
learn
and moves
something
and
today.
stuff like that. That's coming on May.
May
When is it?
8th from 6 to 8 at Barnett Park. That's where we're going to be. It's very nice.
How much
Last
is
time
it?
it was sold out. We have a $7 early bird special.
917.
But then it might go up to $10 or $15 after April something. I can't remember. But go online on Eventbrite, and
Okay.
get the ticket. It's very nice.
So
The
it's spelled
wine
wine
done.
and wine? W-I-N-E and W-I-N-E?
Well, we spell the wine a different way.
That's what I said, W-H-I-N-E, right? Okay, that's what I just want to make sure. So
Okay.
it's wine and wine,
Wine.
W-H-I-N-E.
Wine your waist,
Just to be
loosen
clear.
up, and wine. Drink
Loosen
wine
up
and
wine.
loosen
Drink
up.
wine and loosen up. Okay. I think I could do that without the wine. I think. Okay, so like I was saying with the topic, as far as the topic as it goes with the, black young boys getting locked up. And like if they're going straight from juvenile, because they're getting locked up since from juvenile, over tens and thousands a day are getting locked up. And then it's like they stay in the system and they're going straight on into graduation to prison. And a lot of them are getting, they just skipping over juvie and going straight to prison at a young age and mixing with adults. So this is like detrimental to mental, physical, on a black man. And that's why I bring up the situation about women having to be the man in the relationship.
Because
Women
there's not
having to
enough
do
men.
everything.
All the men you're saying are basically in
Right.
prison. And the little bit of good men that are left are married.
Exactly.
And
But then we
there's
got to
the
share.
stragglers, so
We gotta share
there's
with them.
the crumbs.
You got to share. Oh God.
Wait.
So
share.
you as a man, yeah, because you gotta.
Oh, no.
Everybody's married. I'm not sharing. So
It's just funny you should say that topic because, like, today I got back a song that I.
oh,
That must
Okay. Today I got back a song that I wrote on this specific topic.
right.
Like homeless people, guys that, like, and then I think we as society has a role to play too, because I mean, we never made the choice for them or put them in the situation that they're in, but sometimes we can make a difference because we tend to look down on them and shun them, well, when there are a few that really want to do right and really want better, So in this song, it's called Don't Judge Me. I basically put myself in the place of one of these young men that's on the street.
Right.
In
So
Jamaica.
when you say you put yourself in the place of one of the men that's on the street, are you saying that you actually went in? Hi, caller, you're live.
Oh, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Who am I speaking with?
Good. Steven.
Oh, hi, Steven. Yes.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, I saw that you made a comment in the chat room under Miko Love's chat, and I would like to know what exactly are you responding to?
It's not. I was responding to you saying that you were tired of weak men, or not weak men that are not taking charge. Is that what you were saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that women are tired of being the man in a relationship. And I also tied it into.
So that's like
well, I guess
calling a
weak, man.
Yeah, basically weak.
Well, sometimes he may not just be weak. He might be weak mentally because he was incarcerated at an early age and went on to prison. And when he finally does come out after doing a 12-year bid, he has no idea what's going on in technology. He barely even knew how to take out the garbage because his mom was a single mom. His daddy was on drugs.
Wow,
There's lots of
that's a situation.
factors. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So are you saying that, what's the definition of a weak man to you?
Well, my definition of a weak man is what you were saying concerning men not stepping up and doing their job in the household,
Right.
and allowing the woman to pursue his job and her job. That's what I call a weak man.
Okay, so what is the job? What is everyone's role here?
Well, a man's job is to always to care for his family, always to pretty much be the first partaker of the home. You can't label it as taking out the trash all the time, because that when you're dealing in today's society of husband and wife relationship, a lot of things balance out. The woman help work, help pay bills. So also the man's job to help around the house. I mean, that's my point of view. But at the same time, that man is a protector of the home.
Where are you
anything
from,
that
Stephen? Where are you from?
Somebody else calling?
I am actually from Indiana. I live in Tennessee, but I'm from Indiana.
Okay, so you have a more like a southern upbringing.
Well, my parents are from Alabama, so yeah, pretty much. I could say that. Lived in the city for about 18 years of my life, but I was raised in a Christian home. Father is a pastor, and I pretty much was raised in some pretty steep values, moral values.
So you have what most don't.
So are you married?
I am.
Lovely.
Oh, okay. How long you been married?
In my second marriage, and I've been married 10 years.
Never cheated?
No, I don't do those.
Interesting.
Did you cheat on
You know
the
what
first
happened
one?
to the first marriage?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh. Did she cheat on you?
What was the reason for the divorce?
I'm not gonna put that. I'm not gonna put.
Okay.
Thank you for calling.
I'm not
Keep listening.
gonna
Okay.
put that.
But we're proud of you.
I'm not
for
gonna
10
put that
years.
out there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna put that out there.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't
Well,
either.
Steven, we don't even know. All I know is you're from Indiana/Alabama. That's it. Your name is Steven.
And he's a good hometown Southern boy.
And you're a PK. That's
Yeah.
it. But keep
Thank
listening.
you.
Yeah,
Keep listening
I'm a
because I
PK.
have other topics because I would love to hear from you again. But I'm going to keep the line open for other callers. And
all right.
thank you for calling.
Absolutely.
So
Lovely.
he was married for how long? 14 years?
10 years, he said.
10 years? The second marriage? Oh, okay. Well, that's a major problem. Major problem is, like, you know, we have these young black kids, and the reason why I'm talking about the young black boys because it's like considered modern day slavery. You know, they're locking them up, either killing them off. And when you think about back in the days when it comes to slavery, they always take what? The strongest link to make the woman the weakest link. You know, so now the roles are reversed, and we have women that are stronger, used to being by themselves, you know, used to having to work 2-3 jobs.
Independent on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
So much so that it's hard to what is I'm trying to get the good word. It's hard to be submissive when you're so strong and being independent.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like after you've been independent for so long and you finally do get into a relationship, it's hard, especially a relationship with a real man, because that's what I'm struggling with right now. But it's hard to allow him to be what he ultimately is supposed to be in the relationship from the jump, because you've never really had that, and when you do, you kind of be combative for no reason.
Yeah.
But that's the situation that we deal with, because most men aren't men.
Okay. So I want to know what the panel has to say about this, because, you know, I want you guys to get involved. You know, man,
Definitely.
female, Caribbean.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. DJ Taffy.
Okay, about that is, with you not letting the man be or do what he have to do as a man, don't that cause problems somewhere along the line?
It causes problems in the moment, not even along down the line. It's a situation that I think what it is that you have to come to a realization, and that's what I had to do, and just understand that he doesn't mean any harm by being the leader that he is supposed to be in the relationship. But because you've always had to be the leader in your life, you know what I mean, as far as being a mother / even a father, and you take on all these different roles in your household, to where when the man does come in, he's doing what he's supposed to do, but it's hard for you to
Accept it.
let go of all of these different responsibilities and say, hey, he's actually here for the right reasons and he's doing
That's
what he's
true.
supposed to do, but you're so foreign to it. And I'm still struggling with it. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
he's understanding, but it's hard. It's hard. And most women won't admit that, but it is hard
So
to
how do
let
you
go
handle that?
and pass the torch and say, you know what? I trust you to lead this family and do what you're supposed to do as a man. It's
Let's see
hard.
how he
Right.
how John
It's
feels
hard.
about that.
Alright.
I agree with what she says, in a sense, that because sometimes when a woman is used to getting her own money, she got her paper right, and if you as a man come in the picture, she'll love you, yes, she'll respect you, but in her mind she's gonna be thinking, well, I speak for some people, she gonna be
easily
thinking
replaced.
like she's the breadwinner, so she has all the say, you know. But then you still gotta remember, a man has feelings. And
See, and we don't.
we
I
got
don't think
pride.
that. I always feel like they don't. You know what I mean? I feel like
we
men
got pride, so
You
they
talk
have
about your
feelings,
ego
but
pride?
I feel like their feelings are
E-
towards
well,
So if you feel
themselves.
as
in a
though that,
sense.
if you feel there's a rejection from the woman, you step back. That's what that's what men do.
some men.
Majority.
Probably most.
But,
Majority.
I mean, y'all just gotta
The way we
figure
picture
out
men is
how
so
to
off
strike
and twisted.
a
It's
balance.
sad. I'm sorry.
You just gotta figure out how to strike a balance so nobody feels unimportant.
yeah.
Or
Guess what?
left
That's where
out.
communication comes in. And
Yeah.
a lot of black Caribbean men have an issue with communicating.
I mean, I think black
One
men.
second.
Period. It's not. I wouldn't even say it's
We're
Caribbean.
gonna talk about
I think
Caribbean.
just
Hold
men-
on.
I just
They
think
have
men
an
in
issue
general.
with
And as a
communicating.
man, let me say this.
Yes.
Men out there, nothing is wrong if your woman makes more money than you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Support her.
But that's where you become
Get
weak
your
man.
game up if you got a problem.
You see why when you say
I'm just going by what people say, what women
depends
say.
on the woman, though.
People say. Go by what you think.
Right.
No, that's what the talk show's about. I'm not. I can think whatever I want to think. If that's the
Does that
case,
make-
I'll be up here by myself.
All right, but does that make the man weak?
Doesn't make
No.
I said that's
No.
where the
If
weak man comes in.
if
I'm
there's-
not,
No,
because
to some women,
exactly to some
they
women.
will look at that man as being weak or less than because he's not technically on her level. You know what I mean? But he doesn't necessarily have to be financially where she's at, as long as he's bringing something else to the table. It doesn't
Right,
have to
understandable.
be finances.
What I think makes him
but some
weak
do,
if,
some do.
is if he's not making an effort to bring anything to the table.
And he also has to be
because he
very
gives
confident.
up.
He also has to be very confident with
He gets
himself.
insecure
Because
when she
na-
comes with
exactly.
more money.
No,
Some
it
men
don't-
will be
no,
insecure.
no.
Some.
We keep
Not saying
forgetting
all,
too.
some.
We keep forgetting too. We're talking about a man that has been in the system and then got
I didn't forget.
reintroduced
To
to
society.
society.
Oh well, he's,
Yeah.
So
he's definitely insecure.
he's gonna
He's
take
definitely gonna be
a
insecure.
little bit more adjusting.
Okay,
Right.
well he needs to adjust
So
and then come talk
if that
to me.
woman cares about him, then she gotta be supportive.
Right, I agree.
Adjust
I
first,
agree.
sir, and then come
I
talk to
agree.
me. Whoever does not
Take-
agree,
take some
the
time to
number
get
is
yourself together.
407-917-6373.
Take some time to get yourself together.
Because
But-
if you did 12 years, 13 years, and you come out and you like, duh, and you have to adjust, and the only thing you could pick up is your, I'm good.
But now, if he's making less than, but he's still bringing something to the table,
What
would
else
that
are you
be
gonna
an
bring
issue?
to the table?
I don't know.
It could bring
Chump
making
change.
you feel whole.
There you go. That's that. Hey, that's
Trust
priceless.
me.
That's
Oh.
priceless. That's priceless.
That's
That's priceless.
Exactly.
Money or no money, that's priceless. Yeah.
Please, let's hear what Miss Veronica
Yes.
has to say about
Yes,
that.
that's
Exactly.
priceless.
Oh
I
my
agree with
goodness,
that.
I have plenty to say about this.
Share, please share.
Come on, people.
One thing,
Like and share.
one thing the
Get involved.
one thing the men like to say to me is,
Ooh, to
I'm
you.
selfish. But me,
Right.
I'm selfish. Veronica, you're selfish. Okay, why am I selfish? Why? I don't know why I'm selfish. Somebody said to ask them, okay, well, I've been by myself for the longest. I've been
Are
doing
you saying
things
you've been
that-
by yourself for the longest?
for the longest.
That's why you're
How
selfish.
long?
Long.
That's why you're selfish. No, but
Longer than 5
that's a
years.
part.
Girl, look at 5 years. Even if I had a husband, I still was by myself.
Wait, whoa, that's deep.
Uh-huh.
See, and then there's
So,
people
but
that's
it's-
together
Hold on,
and
hold
then
on.
by themselves.
Expand a little bit more
How
on
long?
that.
Yeah, how long is
Yeah.
being by yourself? Give me a number in years. More than 10?
Uh-huh.
But that's why you're selfish. That's why they
Well,
look at you as
since-
selfish.
Since you're,
because
since
of this.
you're not married,
Yeah.
since not being married,
Since-
10 years.
Even if I had the husband, I was still by myself.
Wait. Oh,
What
wait.
you mean?
Hold on.
What you explain a bit
So you
more
were
for the
married. How long were
listeners.
you married?
What you mean?
From 09 to 13,
Okay, and in that marriage, you're saying that you were by yourself. So
by myself.
Are you saying he
I
was a
was-
weak man?
He was a weak. Oh
Okay,
my
there you
goodness,
go.
he was a weak man.
That's what we're trying to get to. So why you say he was a weak man?
I had to pay all the bills.
But how did you allow that to go on for so long?
You didn't allow it?
But how
No.
did you allow it to go on for so long? I'm just curious.
He was hard-headed. He didn't want to leave.
He.
He was hard-headed.
Oh
he
Jesus!
didn't want to leave.
And
Wait.
y'all were married from 09
Oh,
to 13.
he was gonna leave with me.
4 years.
Oh, he was gonna leave. He wasn't gonna be
Okay,
able to
4
sleep.
years isn't too bad, but
I didn't enable him, you know. Oh, I didn't enable him.
You didn't.
Mm-mm. But the thing I'm saying is, they are saying I'm selfish, and I want to
But
know
that's
why
the
I'm
reason why.
selfish.
That's the reason why.
That's why, right?
Yeah, because I sometimes you do things and you don't even realize that you are
Yes.
doing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it could be that you just at a point where you just fed up with dealing with that type, and
Yes.
unfortunately, it's a lot more of that type
Yes.
than there are of real, genuinely good men. So for that reason, the weak ones are going to call you selfish. You know what I mean? Because
Exactly.
they don't even know how to deal with you, how to approach you, how to help you fix a situation. If you get into a relationship, somebody's supposed to be there to help you and build you up to some degree,
Right.
and a weak man don't know how to do that and
Yeah.
don't even know where to start.
So
Okay, what's
What-
your definition?
All right, go ahead.
What's your definition of a weak man? What's your definition?
my definition.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
You can
What's
tell
your
just by the way
definition
that
of
a
my
what's your
man
definition of
definition-
what's your
or not.
definition of
My
a weak man?
definition of a weak man is someone that does not open up and realize that you have a woman here that is getting herself together or has herself together, a woman that is willing to love you, Okay, a woman is willing to communicate with you, show you trust, honesty,
But what makes him weak?
respect you. No. Okay, sorry. This is the definition of my definition.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Of when a weak man doesn't realize that. Okay. As a man, you should realize something past the vagina. You should realize that this woman has a lot of stuff going on, you know, blah, blah, blah. Now, real weak is if you're there and you see her. Let me give you an example. I'm in the car with you. We pull up to the McDonald's. I'm just using the McDonald's. We pull up to the McDonald's.
Soul
I need
food.
something to eat. Some food. Okay, whatever food. Soul food, whatever.
Yeah.
We're pulling up to get something to eat. I'm going through a drive-thru. Okay? I pretend to look for my money.
How I knew this was coming.
I pretend. That's how simple it is.
Yeah, go ahead,
You're
I'm
telling
listening.
me, oh, I want to be with you. I want to see you. Oh, woo, woo, woo. I'll do anything for you. I'm pretending looking for my money. And you sit back like this. You the driver. You sit back and be like, oh, they said $7.97 more.
You know, I'm glad you said that because I'm
There's a
gonna
reason why that
I'm
happens.
gonna pose
It's a
another
reason
question.
why that
second.
happens.
One
All
second.
right, go.
1 second.
Because I'm
Okay.
gonna ask a question
Are you-
pertaining to that.
$7.97, Lauren.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I just paid my.
She just broke it
I
down
just
for you.
paid
That's
it.
her
All right.
definition of
That's
weak.
What's
my
your definition of a
definition.
weak man?
That's something simple too.
A weak man to me is insecure off the top. They don't know. First of all, they have to be able to identify within themselves whatever issues that they may have. That's the
See,
first thing.
she's deep.
And not being able to. I feel like a strong man, you can just tell you're in their presence. It's just like being with somebody that's in the spirit of Christ. They don't have to open their mouths and tell you that they are a Christian or they believe in God. They just have an energy that's around them that lets you know that this person is very deep into their spirit or deep into their faith.
Right.
And I think a strong man and a strong woman is the same way. They don't have to speak it or
They're just
continuously
charismatic.
portray
You could just feel the
Exactly.
energy.
Just by the way that he carries himself, the way that he speaks, the way that he handles you, the way that he deals with you, the way that he handles life situations, the way that he deals with his children. To me, I think it's a mixture of a lot of things. And a weak-minded man just ain't able to deal with those things and the reality of being in the presence of a strong woman.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
just, so to me, it has nothing to do with money so much because I can
Right.
pay for myself. But at the end of the
Lies.
day, if you're selling me this dream, if you're selling me this dream and setting up all these expectations, I'm expecting you
You're
to come
expecting
through.
it. Okay.
And if you can't do that, that's weak as hell to me.
From the very
got you.
beginning.
Hold on.
Just come through.
I got a question. Posing to everybody, men and female. All right. To the females first. If you ask a man out,
Oh boy, I know what he's saying. I already know.
if you ask a man out and you go out, he accepts and goes out, who's supposed to pay?
Me.
Him.
Come on, man.
Me. If I
Come
say,
Him.
hey, let's go to dinner and a movie, I extended the invitation.
Yeah.
So my expectation is I'm going to pay.
Okay.
However,
But damn, leave the
him
tip.
being who he is,
No, you
he's not
didn't
gonna let
listen
me
to
do
care-
that. But
question
no, but I
carefully.
understand. I understand what you're saying.
Who's supposed to pay?
I'm supposed
That's
to pay.
what I asked.
Whoever initiates.
Well, damn, if I'm
whoever
paying, leave
initiates.
the tip.
Huh?
How about that? If I'm paying, leave the tip. Goodness gracious.
No,
You want me to
no,
leave the tip?
but it's too-
You,
but you
wait,
know what? No.
you want me to cook?
There's
You,
too
no,
much
hold on.
pressure.
You want me to
There's too
pay?
much pressure on the man, though. It really
You want
is.
me to
There's too much
pay
pressure
for
on
the
the
in the
man.
movie?
No.
You want me to leave the tip?
No.
And then later on have sex?
Absolutely. Well, oh,
Get outta
I don't
here.
know about all that.
All right.
Call in,
on
call
the
in,
end,
call in real
who's
quick. We're going
supposed
to
to
take a
pay?
quick commercial break. Oh, Veronica, yes. Who's supposed to pay Veronica?
Him.
Okay, she says him.
Why?
She suggested it. That's it.
Why?
Who suggested it?
Even
If you suggest dinner and a movie, you think that he should pay for it.
he should pay for
Okay.
it because he's the
And
man.
no, you go ahead. And you think, and hold on, turn the mic. And who do
Taffy,
you think?
who you think should pay for that?
No, well,
No, who do you think should pay? It's simple as that.
no. I'll offer.
Taffy,
I'll offer.
who you
No,
think
I'll
should pay
offer.
for
Like
that?
really and
Exactly.
truly, I'll offer to pay.
That's the point.
Even if you ask me, right? I'll,
Nico said she would pay.
That's the
I'm
point.
not
no,
paying.
if she's
Listen.
willing to pay,
No, but
that's
see,
okay.
that's what I'm
But I'll
saying. That's
initiate.
not
I'll
fair.
say,
That's
okay,
not
well, I'll
fair.
pay.
That's not
I'll
fair.
pay.
Me
No, I'm just
personally-
saying from a
No,
man,
I'm not
from
saying-
my point of view.
I understand that, but I'm saying it's not fair. If a woman opens her mouth and says, "I want to take you out to dinner, or I want to do this, that, or whatever for you," she should pay for that.
Right,
Why
I
should he have to
understand.
do that?
I understand,
But
but
listen.
I'll catch even like you said, the tip, the extras. I'll catch everything on the back end, right? If you so gun hole on
Hey, Rose.
house.
If you so gun hold on paying, I'll let you do so.
Yeah.
But if I want to dip in, let me do so also.
Okay, are you gonna let me know on the way there?
No, I don't have. No, it don't work like
Quickly,
that.
before we go to the break.
It don't work like that.
For me, personally, I think the woman should have it in her intention that she's gonna pay and let me offer to pay. Should I choose to, or we split it or something. But a lot of the women, I think, they just under the impression
I'm not gonna split. I'm not gonna split.
No, I'm just saying those are different options.
I think there's different scenarios here too,
But
though. Because if we're in a relationship,
women-
Rose in
and
the
I
chat
ask
room.
my boyfriend or my husband to go out on a date, I'm paying for that.
Right, well,
Now,
that's
for some
okay.
dude I just
If
met-
okay, if you're in a relationship,
Come on
and you
now.
settle, you know what, babe, honey, whatever you want to call him, right? I want to take you out. All right, cool.
I'm taking
Let's
you
go.
out.
If
And
we're in a
that's just it.
relationship, it's different. If we're going on a first date,
No,
No.
not the first date.
No,
Come
not
on
a
now,
first.
dude.
no.
I-
Yeah,
Because you know
that's what I'm
what? Let
saying,
me
it
tell you
depends.
something
It
how
depends.
that's tricky. Let me tell you how that's tricky. I don't care how many ways
How is
you
it
put
tricky?
it.
That's when a weak
Let me
man
tell you
comes
how
out.
it's
That's when a
tricky.
weak man comes out. See,
Let me tell you how tricky.
On my
Hey,
live,
babe.
Georgette
Hey,
is
babe.
saying
Hey, babe.
he
I
should
would-
pay.
So Georgia
Okay,
says he
hold
should
on.
pay.
Listen, hey babe, I think I want to
Hi,
take you out
Georgia.
to eat and let's go hang out somewhere. He said, sure, no problem. We get there and everything. Okay. Mind you, he never took me out nowhere. Just a scenario, right? Okay.
This is the very first time.
I choose somewhere. No, let's say we're talking. I choose this place because this is where I want to go eat. And here we go. We eat. He ordered everything in the menu. Don't even know how to read the things in the menu. All of a sudden, he ordered everything, right? I pay. He don't have no money for tip. Okay, cool. Now, I'm expecting this in return. But guess what he likes to do? Oh, I just want to I like to kick it with the fellas,
You
hang
expecting
out.
what in return? I missed.
I'm
sorry.
expecting a restaurant or something.
Oh.
Hey, babe, let's go out somewhere to eat. But you're gonna have you laughing, but it's out there.
Yeah.
You're gonna have those men out there that says, "Oh, well, I don't do that stuff. Why don't you cook something? Let me go to the
Rose
grocery
says
store."
men
Okay,
like
but
test
if you
women.
don't do that stuff, why he even went in the first place? The first time.
Aha. Okay, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Please call in 407-917-6373. That's what I'm talking about with a weak man. So call in 407-917-6373.
You know what? I guess everybody have their own different mindset on what a week.
I think a majority of the mindset is what we've been trained to think.
True.
If you take all of that factors out, man and woman, if you ask somebody out on a date, you should have to pay for that.
Of course.
It shouldn't be over because he's a man.
Yes. I think that's the wrong mentality.
It is.
To think that because I'm the man, I gotta do this, I gotta do that.
We love Sound Clash.
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, but go on with it.
Yo, is it? Are you kidding me?
Ghost, yeah. So we are coming here with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on full. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings, not just for the plus. And gratitude is a must. Yeah, we see blessings fall by my right hand. Us a toast for the friends we take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and we both then only set the road and we go on with the road. Third form, me say me try a thing, and you know it formed up to be a fire thing. Now up on stage with chronic.
Some cry, some smile, some fight every day. We rise to the top, cause we know what it takes. Through it all we survive, yet still hold the faith. Unchangeable, Lord, unchangeable. Let's not be flow when the prayer gone up. Not a evil can harm us. Them think we don't know, we just a warm up. Yeah, nothing I know. So me tell the youth hold on, tell mama be strong. Jackie, have faith in God, me no know about man. long time them a try bring me down. And not just now, from a very young. Chat me every day with them funny tongue. Them a watch me on the telly now.
Monster Nation proudly presents the year-to-year annual event, Red and Silver, the Red Edition. That's our prophecy.
Blessings all for my life.
Orlando, get ready and come out for this Saturday, April 6th with Jamaica's top sound, Copper Shot. Also music by New Levels International, Bellevue Sound, Midtown, and Triple J. Saturday, April 6th when Monster Nation presents the year-to-year annual event, Red and Silver, the Red Edition. It's the big one at the Spot Events, Orlando, with celebrity hosts like Tasha Blanca, Cooler President Shabba, BLM Ghost, Miguel Wanda, Rick Rock, and Gaza Ramon. Doors open from 10 p.m. Ladies are in free before 1 a.m. Red and Silver, the Red Edition. Dancehall Prophecy, Saturday, April 6th, brought to you by Monster Nation. Remember, ladies are in free before 1 a.m. Reach early for this.
Hey yo, Tampa, Florida. It's May 11th, Super Day. MBR presents a Mother's Day celebration. I think bring it to the owner. No. Watch this, no man. So you know, say every mother have to go just shove out. Find a babysitter. You see me? And ladies, me gonna ask you one favor. Please don't wear no underwear. Shove out here, man. Tampa.
But this is Maka Diamond representing for Vibes, ReggaeArena.com. You don't know, say, at the place to be. Tune in to this .com. You can load, you know. When you go up on the internet and press www.reggaearena.com. Come make we whole bad mind and sweep them hard for the blue. Sweep them out, them a go die, 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 boy. Reggae Arena, that's a sweet boy. Don't change it now. Don't change that.com. Keep it locked. Tune in. Your girl Maka Diamond said that. Send money out.
Not just enemy, me not just friend. So right now, me and my best friend. Can't take me business, tell them. So right now, me and my best friend. Me afraid of vice notes.
Check this out, this is Wayne Wonder. It's all about town and country. Celebrates Kirk Legacy. Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019. Place to be, SD Banquet Hall. You know, so that's Tampa, 10101 E Highway, Tampa. So make sure you make it late and don't be late. For tickets, call Sandy at 239-233-9542 or Eventbrite. So make sure you go get your tickets now. It's all about Kirk Legacy, alright? Town and Country presents Kirk Legacy. Come celebrate with us, alright? Wednesday, 3rd of July. It's gonna be a bombshell. You know what I mean? Blessed love.
The governor, tell them no ramp with the gangster town. The street no sweet, tell them no ramp with the gangster town. The street no sweet like damn cologne. Them coming on me place and I make wild chat. So they dance if it get to them and no caring no. Badness plug in 4G got change gearing.
Now what do you say? Now if you need a real man who'll take control, come and let me take you there.
You feel I'm rising up the morning. In the evening, in the night, your body's calling. From you ready, well, you know there is no stalling. Well, you know that I'm a showman, no loaf with performing. Well, it's my claim to fame. Yes, me wrap it up and then me turn up the flame. Real champion, not that the good as them saying. And up in the air, I'll just ball out me the
Girl, if you're looking for some love now, come and let me take you there. And if you want a real man, you will never fail. Come and let me take you there. And if you're ready for some love, baby, oh baby, hey, you're stepping out on your own. Got a heart made of stone. Such a cold, cold girl. Hey, and what will my story be? Is there a future for me inside your cold, cold world? Hey, well I heard but I could not believe it. You were out all night on the town. I would call your phone, home alone. you were nowhere around, I would wait like a child on his birthday. All of my waiting was in vain. Broke my heart, baby. The day you're gone, left me. And if you never needed my love.
I told you I was a DJ back in my day. Okay, so yes. We have the artist, the recording artist here, Jay. What am I saying, Jay? I'm sorry, guys. So he's here, and he has a world premiere that's going to be exclusively played.
Definitely. This song is called "Don't Judge Me," and it speaks basically of the less fortunate men that we were talking about earlier in the discussion. So, if you're homeless, if you're just having a rough time, if you're struggling, but you haven't given up hope, this song is for you. So right now, world premiere.
Struggles are real, yes sir. But we still gotta keep it real.
Me dip on the road with me dirty foot. Food me a fill up. Me want a pot fi cook, but me nah have no more money we fi do. Take on the avenue by any means within the law where we have fi do. But please don't judge me. No. Though it seems so ugly, we say again, please don't judge me. No, please. Though it seems so ugly, every ghetto you have to survive. Do your best to make it, but you have to stay alive. Tough times now, no 9 to 5, so we hustle in the street from 9 till 9. We grow rough cause hungry are we best friend. Country to the concrete jungle, yeah we extend. It's not a crew or a bongo when we are step. But please give it way, me say please give it way now. Please don't judge me. No, please. Though it seems so hard, we say again, please don't judge me. No, please. Though it seems so ugly. For the hustlers in the streets, boss window you a sell back juice. For the hustlers in the streets, if you push and can, just want sell your fruit. For the hustlers in the streets, down a town me say them don't have no crown. For the hustlers in the streets, make you hunt your food. Just want your food. For the hustlers in the street, and the boss window you are.
Yes. So tell us how you came about to start that song.
All right, basically, obviously I'm from Jamaica, and a country youth. You understand? And I've seen a lot of things growing up, and then moved to the city, and I've seen way more things. But I see you get steered into crime because of poverty or peer pressure or whatever the case may be. And every day I hear the government talking about this and talking about that and fighting crime and crime strategy and all of that. For me personally, I think they're going about it the wrong way.
So that's how you develop the song?
Yeah.
Based on what you saw.
Because I'm trying to do my part in bringing awareness to the problem. You understand? I think they should start in the home. that broken family are in the schools. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to bring awareness that, I mean, some of them might be considered criminals and whatever, but there are still some good sheep in the flock if just given a chance and not judged by society.
So a lot of times maybe they go through things that they had in their past and they're reacting out to society, but they're not really criminals. They committed a crime, but not criminals.
Well,
majority of them.
Some of them are criminals. Some of them are just followed by criminals. Because I've seen innocent men go to jail. You know, my grandmother used to say, "Show me a company, me tell you who you are."
Right.
You know, so I'm just saying, I'm reaching out to them that no matter what you're going through,
you shake the table.
Sorry,
because you know we live and we hear everything.
No matter what you're going through at the moment, if you just keep a positive mentality and just know what you want and work towards it, you can achieve it. You know, don't let your current situation be like, you know, the motivating factor in your life.
So here's my question. I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people feel like you go through things and you're judged based on what you've been through. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you believe in revamping? Anybody here on the panel, do you believe in revamping yourself, recreating yourself?
You should always recreate yourself.
Definitely.
So it's almost like shedding a new skin and becoming a new person. Some people that you're around may say like, hey, you know what? You wasn't that same person that I grew up with.
I think
and they don't want to be your
changes,
friends,
though.
and they become, you know, they think you're fake.
Right. But everybody, you know, elevates himself to some degree. Our maturity levels may be different, but we all grow.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So as an artist, my quick question to you is, as an artist, growing up and you've seen a lot of things now that you're on your way to stardom.
Definitely.
Do you still have the same friends that you had when you was growing up?
Some of them, but like I once watched a interview with Snoop Dogg, and he said, as you're moving up, sometimes you gotta let some of the friends catch up with you, because if you don't do that, they'll bring you right back down to the ground. I mean, Nipsey Hussle is a perfect example. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.
You know, it's like, you
It's
just gotta be
unfortunate,
conscious.
but the truth of the matter is,
you
you
know?
have to. Once you change your surroundings, everybody can't go with you.
But you
Some
still
have to get left behind.
Still, no matter who you are, a radio personality, an artist, a selector, a soccer player, if you see a person that has made it and he doesn't have even one day one friend around him, you gotta beware of that person. Trust me. So
maybe they're locked up.
Some are gonna get left behind, but you still have to have even one real person.
Yeah, you do. I totally
from the
agree
get-go.
with that. I mean, there's lots of celebrities out there that they show their day ones on when they have major events. So I definitely agree with that.
That's what I call a day one. There's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not 4, 5, and 6.
Big up my day one, Roger.
Yeah.
That's
really
your day
only
one? Does he live here or live in Jamaica?
He lives here. I mean, I got a lot of close friends, but I'm talking about from Portland days. Roger and Scary. Day one.
Day ones.
Yeah. I mean, rest
I
in peace.
have day ones in
I
here
got
too.
A couple more, and there's Iron fell out. Rest in peace. But
I'm gonna big up my day ones too.
we
Big up my
started
day
it.
ones, G Pow. Big up my day ones, Tamiko Love in the building right now.
Of course, you gotta shout them out. Show them you love them. Show them you respect
You're my
them.
day two. You're my day two. You don't do number two? Somebody to hold up number one.
Oh, and big up to the Penthouse engineer, Bunu. He did the mix on that beautiful track.
Okay.
So big up the Penthouse family.
And don't forget to donate to the show.
Cali.
Dims Lewis, CO, Cash App, Cash App, Cash App.
Yeah, remember,
Cash App,
donate.
Cash App, Cash App. Also, let me go ahead and get involved into these this free promo that I did today. Can anybody go on my thing? I gotta go on here. Not you.
Okay.
Not you, G Pow.
Everybody locked in. Big up Teacher Hines, the big baller, Pinsy. Penthouse family locked in.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go ahead and you trying to take over my show? I just wanted to know what was going on. I was hearing shout outs.
Let the fans them feel, you know.
Yeah, well, tell your fans to call in and tell your fans to donate too.
Yeah.
Because this show does not pay for itself, people. Okay. I don't have a weak man, a side man, an up man, a down man.
Well, you better get
okay.
one.
All I got is me, man. So yes, you can't come be here and be.
Hey,
shout out to the whole of Portmore.
Single life ain't that bad.
Spanish Town crew, all of them. You know, I'm Jamaican.
Definitely.
Oh, he's agreeing. No, I was joking with you. I wasn't.
No, man. What you say,
no,
man?
I'm joking.
Yeah, man. The whole Jamaica large up, man. Where you from?
The whole of Trinidad.
Trinidad, massive. Where you from? Oh, Bahamas, massive. Everybody just
okay.
Big up,
So I'm gonna go ahead into my free promos today on Monday, advertising Monday. But just to let you know, this only happens once a month. Okay, all promotions and everything that's going to be done has to be done through Dimps Lewis CO Cash App. Okay, all donations are welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and start off. They have they have the Soca. It's Carnival Thursday, May 23rd, 2019. The Deck at Sings. That's going to be Soca Carnival Thursday, May 23rd, 2019. The Deck at Sings. Just remember also May 4th, which is a Saturday, the Bloodhound Brew is Henny and Hookah. That's May 4th. Bloodhound Brew is Henny and Hookah. We also have the 19 How Long hits from the 90s and back, and that's also at the Decks at Sings on April 20th, 2019. Also, we have Wednesday, May 22nd, the workout. Welcome to Orlando Carnival. So make sure you come there, and that's going to be the workout. Welcome to Orlando Carnival. Also, we have Dimstar Bar and Bottle Vixen. She will be doing majority of these events. Really. Also, we have the Leo Bosses. I am a Leo as well. We have Fluffy Floss Till Your Frost, July 20th at the Spot Event Center. We also have Riri Ice Me Out, which is going to be July 27th. And we also have my girl Dainty Boss Lady presents Upscale Day Party. Exquisites meet Braffin. That's how you say it, right? Braffin. Yeah, June 23rd. Look for Dimps on that event. We also have the LaTroy hosted by Bridget Knight, a.k.a. BK, Saturday, April 20th at the 3-in-1 Cafe. That's located in Ocoee. And then we have the Chuckney Cricket Club, April 13th. That's also here at the Tropics Restaurant in Pembroke Pines. No, that's in South Florida. Also, April 27th, I want to give a shout out to Real Dreams Entertainment presents Hustlers Paradise. Thank you. That's one of my sponsors. I am representing. So Real Dreams Entertainment presents Hustlers Paradise April 27th at the Spots Event Center. Doors open at 10 p.m. Be there early. Get all your tables reserved, all your bottles reserved. Don't forget Dimps Star Bar and Bottle Service along with Chanel Supreme Vixen Bar and Bottle Service will be in the building. So also to Unleash Entertainment.
Don't forget the wine and wine.
Unleash Entertainment, we have April 20th in Miami, Florida. Okay, I'm also in the building for that. And then on May 8th, we have Wine and Wine with Veronica and her whining crew, which is also going to get a demonstration on how she wines and wine. Okay, I hope she brought her wine in.
We're missing the wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also April 13th, this weekend, April 13th, we have my girl Donna Lee. Big up Donna Lee. Donna Lee Promotions is presenting to you the British Link Up, which is going to be in Atlanta. Okay, check out the venue alert. I have that up. And April 26th, we have my Sis for Life, Trinae Saab's Skating Birthday Bash. Okay, that's also in Stone Mountain, Georgia. And that's it for now. So back to what we was talking about. Okay, sorry. Okay, I did better than the DJs though. I said almost a lot of people, but I'll be back for more. So back when we was talking about when it comes to like relationships and the weak men and men, our black men being incarcerated, we as black women, the question is, black women, please let me, okay, hold on. Black men. I want the black men to call in and answer this question. What do you want us to do as strong black women that's been holding down the fort forever? And as we get older, it gets worse. Because I'm just going to tell you my age. I'm going to be 45 in August, right? And
I'm sorry.
What's the problem?
No, my throat was.
Are you thirsty?
Yeah, I told you.
I'm going to be 45 in August.
You look fabulous.
I'm
going to be
41. Right. So when Miss Veronica.
I don't know if she wants to say her age. Did we say our age? Can we get this
and
beauty?
Miss Veronica.
She's
I don't
beautiful,
know
by the way.
if she wants to say her age.
29? Flawless.
Wow.
Flawless.
So what I'm saying is this. We have 3 strong black women right now sitting on this panel. Two of us are single.
2 is who? Which 2?
Us 2.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, you ain't
two.
single?
No, I'm single.
Oh. 2 of us are single. 1 is in a relationship. Okay? And still, we're 3 strong black women that has raised children. We have done everything by ourselves, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
You're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in a relationship, and I'm not looking right now. And
but what's the question?
Just let me get this
Go
together.
ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get everybody to understand this because you know I talk
this
fast.
This is serious, yeah.
This
Go
is
ahead.
serious.
Go ahead.
This is it. We could bruise your emotions. We could bruise your feelings, your egos, whatever you have it. I do talk rough. You know what I'm saying? And I think it takes like a stronger man. Don't buff me up. A stronger man to like sit down and talk to me and communicate effectively and tell me what you want from me.
Yeah,
okay?
That aggressive tone ain't gonna cut it though.
Miko, you used to be aggressive too.
No, I'm saying for the man. Don't come and be aggressive because then we gonna have problems.
Yeah, because I've done that before. I've done that in the past. Like,
I need you
yo,
to
man,
tone
what
it
are you
down,
gonna do? So I'm willing to open up and learn how to shut my mouth if it's worth shutting.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the hard
at
part.
that moment.
Because I'm suffering with that. You know the struggle. It's even if you do get in that relationship with a strong man, I'm telling you, it's going to be a struggle.
Well, the struggle
you have to work within yourself to tone it down. That's the battle.
Yeah, but
no matter what he says or what he does, you're still going to have that mentality. You have to tone it down. So it's a
that's why I need a man to come in and tell me
that's the problem.
How
he can't tell
am I supposed to? No, he could tell us what he wants.
They cannot.
Well, let's ask Job. What do you want?
It's gonna be a problem either or either. Because if you're a fighter,
it's counseling.
You're not gonna be able to accept and respect a soft man. You play around with him, but you're not gonna respect him.
No.
I won't even play around with him because he's a dog?
There's a lot of women that will.
I won't because there's a lot of women out there too. I lived in a couple of different states, and I'm gonna let you know, living in the state of Georgia, especially Atlanta, you run into a lot of strong black women that have their own homes, their own cars, their own money.
Got their shit together.
So when it comes to men, there's a lot of black men in Atlanta that don't have what these women have, right? Mm-hmm. They're driving around these women's cars, right? So all they are offering is what? You know what? Sex? Waste man.
Listen. You know a lot of these. You know what's the most common thing about a lot of these successful women?
Mm-hmm.
What's the most common thing about them?
Common thing about them?
Yeah.
Education.
They're alone.
Oh shit.
They're alone.
What? I'm gonna go fire on that.
No.
So why are we alone? Because it's a lack of.
Listen up.
Oh
because
my God.
most of them set their standard
too
high.
I agree.
Unrealistic.
It's almost unrealistic.
I
don't
unrealistic. Not willing to put up with all of that to go up there when there's other women.
I just want my man to have all his teeth.
When there's other women that can meet them halfway. So a lot of these successful black or white women, they're alone. And they wish
and they end up with white men.
To have what some of these simple women.
And what is that?
What is that? I agree. A man. Oh my God. Oh man. It don't make a difference what type of man.
Hold on,
But
excuse
you
me.
know what? Those successful women have a tendency after they've been alone for so long, they do come to the realization that, you know what, I need to knock it. My list needs
That's
to come down
true.
just a little bit.
That's
but then they
true.
end up settling for something 10 times worse than
Exactly.
There's no balance in it. There's no
So
balance. There's no
don't
balance.
set yourself up for a failure.
But how?
Don't
I mean,
set
wow,
yourself-
so you're saying
that
a woman is not supposed to have standards?
I'm not saying you don't.
What are you
Exactly.
saying right now? The man can have standards. The man sits there and says,
Oh,
you
listen,
know what?
men
I
ain't
want a
no
woman
joke
with
when it
a
comes-
flat
when a
stomach,
man
a
has
big butt.
A man's requirement is always met.
Right, and breasts. And they walking
Always
around
met.
with a stomach
It's
and
us
breasts.
that have to make the
Really?
sacrifices. We always have to
They
make
want
the
the woman to
sacrifices.
have that, but they walking around with a stomach and a breast. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
You know what?
I can't have standards, Taffy.
Yeah, but
I just want the man to have all his teeth, 2 legs, 2 arms,
And no belly.
and no belly.
Matter of fact, just be mute. But then we gotta argue.
I mean,
Look at
it's
you
not,
don't
it's
know
not
what to
always
say.
about physicality.
Yeah, I know, but
it's about
this
becoming
I'm saying things
who you
that
are as
women
a
are
person.
talking about.
Listen, when you go out as a single person, when you go out, you're not thinking of what this person's mindset is like. You see the physical first before you see anything
course,
else.
definitely.
Be it
That's
whatever
true.
attracts you to them, be it their smile, the way they dress, their shoes, because people can knock somebody off for some stupid reasons. You know what I mean? Oh, look at his nails. Look at it's dirty. Or you know what I mean?
Oh, he bites
and
his
he can
nails.
be a genuinely nice
But
guy.
do
That's
you
our
know
problem.
that
I'm very
a woman
superficial.
is more
I am very
picky than a
superficial.
man?
Absolutely, we are very superficial. Because
You
let me
know?
tell you, I will look at your sneakers and be like, oh,
A man will accept
oh,
a woman
you
with
know what I mean?
5 stomachs.
Those shoes gotta be.
A man.
A man will accept a woman
Because you
with
know why?
5
Because you look at
stomachs.
her.
No.
This is what it is.
Realize he can't
I'll
eat
take
with
2.
flat
I don't know
stomach.
about 5.
She
I'll take 2.
Cooks at home,
But that's
she
after.
cooks. That's
he
what you
can't-
looking at.
No, but that's
She
after.
cook.
No, that's after
5
he couldn't get the
stomachs,
woman
she
with
cook.
one. That's after he couldn't get the woman
Skinny,
with one.
she don't eat.
No,
Y'all know.
no,
Y'all know
no,
what y'all
no.
what's out of y'all league.
No,
They know.
Because you have some men that are experienced and they realize sometime that woman.
Hey, Shadara.
let me straighten it up. That woman with a few extra pounds.
Uh-huh.
Still would.
You can work it
treat him
out.
Better. Treat him better and make him feel more like
Can
a
you-
man.
And cook a
stop?
decent plate of food. I'll take it too.
Than a woman with a flat stomach.
I
Both of
agree.
you are-
I agree.
What did you say about the woman with the flat stomach?
Huh?
What did you say about the woman with the flat
Bec-
stomach?
The reason why sometimes a man would accept a woman with a few extra pounds because of the way she makes him feel. While
Oh yeah,
While-
you're gonna feel
while-
real good.
I'm sorry.
Hold on,
You're
hold
gonna
on,
feel
hold on.
real
agree,
good.
though.
While
I agree.
sometimes
I agree.
women with a flat
I
stomach
agree.
make him feel less than a
I
man.
agree 100%.
Yeah.
And this
I
is
wonder
another
why.
We ain't
reason
doing
why.
that.
This is
How you
another
make me feel?
If
reason.
she make me feel
why.
less of a man, I do not need to be
That
with
means
her.
he wasn't a man in the first place.
And listen, that's also why the
She basically,
sisters.
so the fat girl
Hold
is
on.
stroking that ego
Hold on.
of the man that you're
No,
actually
it
not.
have
One more
no.
point.
Ain't nobody
One
say
more
nothing
point.
about no fat girl or anything like that.
I'm not.
If
Hey,
you-
listen. The pepper
this
sauce
is
is not
all-
talking about size in a derogatory way.
No,
We're
no,
just
no, no,
talking
no,
about
no, no,
thick,
no,
full
no,
of women.
no. Yeah.
At this moment,
That's
full
why
of
I
women
straightened
and
up
skinny
said
women.
a few extra pounds.
Right,
But
right, a few
this
extra
is
pounds.
also
'Cause
the
I love the
reason why.
fluffies.
This is also the
Fluffy,
reason
you a
why.
lie.
This is also the reason why the sisters are losing out to the white
The
girls
skinny-
too. Because the white
Throw the
girls
bomb
are
on this.
willing to
Throw the
go
bomb
I don't
on
know.
this.
I
above
don't.
and
Throw the bomb on
beyond.
this.
I'm not dropping a bomb
Yeah,
on that one.
you know
no.
why? We're gonna cut that. I don't want you to say anything anymore right now for the next 5 minutes.
Yes, Shanora, you
Listen
can
to
share
this.
it.
Listen to this.
No,
I need
but
somebody
it's
to
the
call
truth.
in. White women, black women, Asian women, whatever. Call in 407
Rose says,
917
I can't settle for any man just to say I have a man. Amen.
Well, Rose, can you please call in because I know you have a lot to say.
Don't she?
And
Come on,
Shanora.
Rose. Come through, Rose.
This
Come
is what I
through,
don't
Shanora.
agree with you, Mr. Ja. I don't agree with this. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
White women don't have attitudes, is what I've heard.
You mentioned the reason why black men are going towards the white women. I want you to clarify that because a lot of people's talking and laughing.
Yeah.
Repeat that again, please.
All right. I said, this is the reason why a lot of the sisters
Are losing.
are losing out to white, Asian, and
Puerto Ricans,
Puerto Rican,
yeah.
Spanish women.
My ears itch.
Because
Because of lies.
in a lot of cases, black women got more of an attitude. So a lot of the men feel like the black woman stresses them out. I'm just telling you a lot of men are not.
That's a lie.
Willing to answer and speak their mind, but as men we talk, and this is what I've heard a lot of time. I've seen it sometimes. Black women stress you out sometimes, and the other
Listen,
races.
I would say that
Rose, hold on.
1 second.
No, stick a pin right now in this.
All women stress you out.
Yeah.
All women, whether you black, white, green, ask Captain Kirk. He'll tell you. All women stress them out.
It's leading up to
Whether you black,
something.
white, green,
Captain
whatever.
Kirk slept with a lot of
But
different
it's
people.
leading up to something. All right. The black woman
Rose, wait, hold on. Rose,
is
excuse
a
me,
lot
sir,
higher.
sir. 1 second. Okay? Because right now, you done took it to a whole nother level.
But it's true, though. It is true.
But
It is
Rose
true.
says,
No, everybody entitled
Let's
to
hear
their
what
own
Rose
opinion
says.
about.
Let's
that
hear what
I can
Rose says.
settle. Wait, Rose says, please, Miko, read it over there. That you're what you're seeing. What Rose
She
said.
says, I can't settle. Oh, wait, oh, crap. Where did it go? I can't settle for any man just to say I have a man. Men won't step up to a strong woman. They're scared, insecure. We just want you to be accountable.
And I totally
But that's
agree with
another
that.
thing, too.
Yeah.
Listen, I think this.
You go to a white woman. There's nothing
It
wrong
have
with white
nothing to do
women.
with-
I
it
am
have
not
nothing to-
racist. I'm going based on what our artist said.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. He states that the reason why we're losing, us black women are losing because of our attitude.
Yeah,
We do have
and
attitude,
our
though.
standards.
We do.
And our standards are too
standards
high because
are
we want
not-
all the men to have a teeth and a flat stomach.
All right, let me rephrase. Let me rephrase from
Go to a
being
white woman. I
too
have white
high.
people in my family, so I won't get offended by that.
Let me
but I'm
rephrase
saying,
from being
Somewhere,
too
somehow,
high.
it just got twisted.
Very high.
Somewhere, somehow, things have just
So-
got
he
twisted.
changed it to
Listen.
too high to very high.
Yeah, no, because I don't want anybody to feel, But listen,
Okay.
these other races know that
Our flaws.
A black
They
man.
know our flaws.
Or
They know our
a
flaws.
black
Yeah,
man
you're
knows
right.
what they
woman's
need in
Just
their
through,
life.
flaws.
just through observation, I agree with
And
that. I agree. And
they
play
are
on it.
willing to go above and beyond.
Here
For
goes
that
the
man.
attitude.
And sometimes it's not. Sometimes they don't go above and beyond just for the man. They just do it for to
Antagonize
cause
us.
problems.
But let me hear what Miss
with the
Veronica has
woman.
to say.
Yeah, yes, Miss Veronica.
Okay, so the reason why you guys go for the other ethnicities like white, Spanish, and all the others and leave us, the black ladies, behind is because they say yes to you and we don't?
Bop, bop, bop.
That could be one, but I'm not speaking. I'm speaking more from a general perspective.
Yeah, well, you generally
Well, you know what?
said
It
that
can
this is the
also
reason
go
why
to the
we
fact
lose
of black
out.
women not loving themselves. That's a whole nother topic.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, black women are taught to love themselves, love their children, love their husbands,
Hold on.
and
What
hold
I-
up
no,
their emotions
what
and
I
be strong
mean
at the
by
same
that
time
is
and
if you
sensitive.
go on Instagram, prime example, a lot of us, just a lot of our women, seriously have lost touch with themselves. From the
Oh
makeup
my
to the
God.
surgeries and
Say that one more
we
time.
are just constantly
glad
trying
y'all
to
sitting over
perfect.
there.
Repeat what you just
Constantly
said.
trying to perfect
Repeat
ourselves
what
to
you
please
said.
our men that have gotten us mentally. But y'all are the reason why we're like that, though. Seriously, that's the reason why. Because we are so busy now trying to compete with the Puerto Ricans, the whites, the Asians, the this, the that. Because
That's the
what
reason
y'all
why
are
we have to go
thinking.
have surgery.
No.
I have my
But then
surgery
again,
coming up.
You get
but what
so
I'm
caught
saying is
up, you
truthfully,
forget
though.
to be yourself.
I'm trying to be myself.
honey,
You don't
shut
want
up.
me.
Listen,
You don't want me. You
I'm
don't want
bald
me.
headed as they come and won't know weave going this. I do it every now and again because I want to, but I'm just saying I love myself straight up. I
But
love
you
me.
want me to go
I love
under the
these
knife.
A's and everything else to come with it. I may say some things sometimes about myself, but at the end of the day, I love me. I'm just saying that to a certain degree.
We was there from the
don't.
beginning. The
We
black
don't.
women was there from the beginning with you. From the beginning. When the master was whipping your ass. We was
twisted-
there.
Any
We took
twisted
you with
issues
scars
that
and
we have within
everything.
ourselves came from y'all.
Come on.
I was in primary school at that time.
Slavery time? Damn.
You know what?
No, but I'm just saying, all the issues that we have, and they like to say the black women don't love themselves, and to a certain degree, I do agree with that, but it comes from y'all.
And you know-
all of our issues
you
come
know-
from y'all.
and you
all
know
of our
there's
anger
another
comes from
problem,
black
though.
men.
Yes.
You know there's another problem.
It does
Because-
come from black
No,
men.
not-
It does. Listen,
I disagree.
when
I
a black
disagree.
as a young woman, when we step into the world of relationships, we go in that full force. Naive, if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. It's y'all that fuck us up to the point where
Can I
we.
say this? Can I say this, please?
Go ahead.
I saw a lot of young.
Some women luck up and they find the Mr. Right, at the age of 21, get married, have children, and do all those things. Every black woman wants the exact same thing. But unfortunately, like I said, y'all have put I mean, look at what is left. Look at the black men that we have to deal with.
You cannot blame
I'm
a
not
man
smart.
for
I'm all right.
every problem
I'm
you
okay.
got.
I'm okay. Trust me. I'm okay.
Okay, I'll say.
I'm
All
just
right,
saying
hold on,
that-
hold on. Stick up in for a second.
No, y'all are
Right?
the problem.
Stick.
Where's the
can't-
Bible? Y'all are the problem.
Samantha, yes,
Y'all
thank you
the
for
problem.
joining in. Samantha
I'm just
says
saying all
that
our issues come from
Samantha
y'all.
says that they can't deal with the truth. You could call in at 407-917-6373. You have these women out here really shocked what you just said. I mean, that's your
it's not
opinion.
being shocked.
No,
It's the
no,
truth.
what
It's the
he
truth.
said, but I understand. But you know,
Yeah, no,
black-
I know.
coming
it's
from an
hurtful.
artist,
It's hurtful.
coming from a Caribbean artist,
It's hurtful though.
you're not
It's
thinking
hurtful.
that's gonna be slapped in your face on live.
It's the
Okay,
reality
we
of it
didn't
is,
think
like
you
I
was gonna
said,
say that.
Y'all are the reason we have our issues.
I'm an honest person.
I don't have issues.
Be very
straightforward.
honest.
I was
I'm
just.
gonna
Can
tell
Oh,
I-
you
can
have
I
issues.
just- can I-
So there's things that you have issues.
Can I just
you
say
don't wanna
this?
Deal with.
Can I just?
Can I say there's one more problem?
Y'all, listen,
Just
black
say
men
this.
can't be faithful. I mean, if Jesus came down and put a cross on your forehead and tell you, I need
And
you
I
to do right,
disagree with
you
that.
still won't be faithful.
I
Oh,
disagree.
my God. There's only a
I
handful
disagree.
of black
Taffy
men.
said,
There's
Taffy.
only a handful
One
of black
second.
men that do
One
right by a
second.
black
Wait,
woman.
what's going on? Taffy,
Will
what
it
did
be
you have to say?
faithful to one of them white broads, though?
Taffy, what did you
Because
have to
she's
say?
Because she's doing stroking your ego a little better than the black woman
Who's
stroking
stroking
the ego. I'm just
what?
saying.
I can stroke my own
I'm
ego.
just saying. Oh, can you?
I can stroke my own
Miko,
ego.
wait, hold on. That's
Okay,
Stop.
I
What
can
did you
say
have to say,
this,
Taffy?
but okay, stick up in for a second.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
take it back
Yes, sir.
to these little kids, these young girls that growing up back in
Yes.
the day. So whatever, I don't know. No,
I mean, these
But
black women, they're
no,
tarnished, but yes,
let's
go ahead.
hear me out for a second, please.
ahead, go ahead.
Right? Now we have these young girls or whatever the cases as kids, toddlers or whatever. They buy these little baby dolls or whatever. Now they have these baby dolls with all these long straight hair. So they sit there and they're like, oh my God, they automatically in their mind like, this person got long hair. I want to be like a baby doll or whatever the case is. So they don't have that self beauty within themselves.
Definitely.
I grew up, I had
No,
long hair.
Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah,
I'm trying
yeah,
to make a point
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
One
I-
some-
I'm trying to make.
some-
I'm trying to make a point here. Please
Good.
stick a pin.
There we
Right?
have it. I'm
So-
gonna shut my mouth.
Yes, go ahead. Let him speak.
So the
Speak,
thing is
sir.
now, right? You have all these little kids that growing up that tell black is not beautiful,
Right.
right?
Definitely.
Growing up that black is not beautiful or
Correct.
whatever.
That's the
But
truth.
now you find more of these kids as of recent.
Right.
Like
see
growing
more-
up
I
with
see
that
more
growing
natural-
up with that self power.
Right,
Versus
yes,
when I was
yes.
growing up and you
Correct.
seeing all these little kids. 'Cause
Correct.
you go look on the shelf.
Correct.
You
At
seeing
that time
all these little
especially,
Barbie
yes,
dolls
yes.
or whatever the
Are you
case is
talking
with
when you
all
was
these
little?
long, with all these
at
long
our
straight
era,
hair.
Really? Yeah, you're right.
Right? So now they grow up,
That
they
was the
don't want to
idea of
have
beauty.
the natural hair.
Yes.
As soon as they get of age, the mama want to drop that permanent hair or whatever the case is. They don't have that
You're right.
beauty within themselves.
You're right.
And
You're
that
right. You're right.
happens from where the parents.
But
No.
it's
Could you
yes.
Could you say
yes.
Some,
I would say
some,
yes.
some.
Mattel.
No, I would say yes.
Mattel.
I would
Mattel
say
did it.
yes
Mattel.
for the simple. No, I would say yes for the simple fact that these kids are not working to buy these stuff.
Correct.
Right.
These kids are not working to buy these baby dolls, to buy all these little things
Our
or
parents
whatever.
bought us
little
what we
dress-
wanted, and
these
that's what
kids
we-
and the
yeah.
parents are the ones
Yeah,
buying
yeah.
this stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But now you're looking at you're looking at a whole different generation of kids that
Correct.
growing up
Correct.
that have that self-worth, that self-power within themselves.
Yes. I agree
What
with
What
that.
did Miss Veronica have to say? You made a valid point,
No, that was true.
Taffy, and I'm so
That's
glad
what
that you
to say.
joined in.
what did I have to say about which
But
one?
that still doesn't bring
Are
you
you
know all the
finished?
other things
You finished
that we.
or no?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
He's gonna be back. He gotta save something for later.
What was I supposed to say about what? Which
we
topic?
was talking about the reason why we don't have self-love for ourselves.
We have self-love. I have self-love.
So how do
I
you feel
love
if your
me.
man left you when you did have a man and went to another race? We're not just gonna put it on black and white.
Oh, he was just
Another race.
greedy.
Greedy?
Very greedy. He was greedy because I gave him everything he needed. I did everything as a wife.
There is
Huh?
3 sides. Yes, there's yeah, your side, his side, and the
Oh
truth.
no. I telling you my side, and that's the truth.
What did you give him? What did you give him? Some of that wine?
Oh yes, he had the sex every night if he wanted to.
He said sex. We just said the wine.
He had everything he needed,
And he
but
still
then
was
he
a dog.
was just greedy. And then
Okay, was he your age?
Yes, kind of, yeah.
Let's come off a few few years off.
Why? I'm just curious. I want to know, why don't you like older men?
Lord, you want me to say it?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, just say
no,
it.
Just be honest. I want to know why. Because we about there, so I need to know.
Listen here. Hot tamale, me. I cannot stand a man that I have to help him in the bedroom. Remember I said that on your show one time?
Help him?
Yes, this is Miss Veronica. She had called in three weeks ago.
Help him in the bedroom. I don't help nobody in the bedroom.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Help him as in teach him, or help him as in to help him get erected.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I don't help any man. You
But
see me?
But
then I come correct. Then you already
know.
know.
You sound selfish. I see why that man is selfish. You are selfish. You ain't even trying to put in no work to help the man.
No. If he's an older
so he
man,
just
what
wants
I
to
help
walk
him
into
for?
the room and just
Listen,
be
if
ready.
He wanted,
Yes.
He got to be ready for it.
You have to be ready for it.
No, you got to put in a little bit of work too now.
What work? No.
My Lord.
Listen,
Okay.
Our
has to
work
be
is
work.
the mind.
No. It's not the matter of whining, but I have to be okay. Things can happen, yes, but if that thing just can't rise, what am I gonna do?
You're
Rise
saying
it
that
for you?
he's at that point. Oh, so older men are at that point where they're having to take those pills.
Oh, huh?
Oh, ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay then.
Can I get to say something now?
Yes, definitely.
My chair done
Please,
twisted.
But this is what calls a panel where you could just like join
Go
in.
right ahead.
But go ahead.
All right. We could beat
We know
around
you
the
like
bush.
young men.
We could beat around the bush all day and all night.
Mm-hmm.
But the facts still remain. Even though we kind of strayed from the conversation a little bit.
No, we're not straying. I got all my topics together, sir.
No, but go ahead.
We kind of strayed a little bit from the. All right, basically what I have to say, we both, as men and women, gotta admit that there's a problem.
Definitely.
And you cannot solve a problem until you admit that there's a problem.
Correct.
So, I personally think a lot of women are full of themselves.
Call back again, Samantha.
I think a lot of women are full of themselves, and a lot of us men are full of ourselves too. So, that's what I think.
You mean to the point where nobody
Men
wants
just
to
have a
admit that
lot
they're
to
wrong?
choose from.
Huh?
That's the thing.
Yeah, I think as women we tend to make ourselves too available.
Yes,
I don't
a lot
think
of men
so.
have
Yes,
too many
absolutely.
to choose from, so they just
Not
have to be
necessarily.
serious. That's the
Heck
thing.
yeah. A woman
Okay,
can see
so
a man in a
trying to say
relationship
is
and don't
that
even care that the man is in a
We
relationship.
gotta admit that we both are not
So
perfect.
how do you solve it, black
It does.
people? How do we
That's
solve
what
it?
I'm saying.
How do
We
you
gotta
solve it?
admit that there is a problem.
How do you solve it? This is the thing. Call in 407-917-6373. We need to take a quick music break, please, with DJ Taffy. And I'm waiting for some callers to call in. Check on the line is 407-917-6373. Hi, caller. You're live. Can you turn your volume down, please? On your phone or your radio?
Hello?
Can you turn your volume down a little bit so we can hear you?
Okay.
Hello? Caller?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, I can hear you. How are you? Thank you for calling into the Pepper Sauce Show. Let me, I don't know which topic you're talking about because they're all connected. Basically, it's about, the black men getting locked up from juvie, graduating on to prison cells, coming out, doing time, and either they're
Hello?
weak men. Can you hear us?
Oh, I can't. Hello?
Okay, call back, caller. 407-917-6373.
I think she's
So let's go
trying
to the
listen to the show and talk
At the same time, yeah. Man issues is we don't have our fathers in our community.
I just took them out.
They're all in jail. They're in jail. That's what it is.
Don't even know where to start.
Or out there.
Don't even know where to start. Talking about you. Might as well I tell you by the thoughts that I've been hiding. A list so long I hardly know where to start. Don't be offended if you're a hell of a kind of woman. Then you do something special to my love. I see you as a queen and a lady. No ifs, no buts, no maybe. The only thing
sweeter than my honeycomb. Keep it as the same, queen and lady. Keep the standards better. The only thing sweeter than my honeycomb. And now let me tell you what joy is.
Young Guns, one to them, Trinidad's finest. One to the 12 on the 5 stones in the random.
You provide me with inspiration. I know I'm in the right direction. You're always there, come sun, come rain. See you as a queen and a lady. No ifs, no buts, no maybe. The only thing sweeter than my honeycomb. Leave the past the same, queen and lady. Keep the standard steady. You're the only thing sweeter than my honeycomb. Yeah, yeah. You are my African queen.
Yes, yes, yes. I hear you saying you are my African queen, but then you want to run off somewhere else.
With the whole thing, with the whole
you want to run off with the babysitter. Okay, so this is I'm jokingly saying this, but this is real things that happens on an everyday basis. I'm so sorry. So don't take it the wrong way out there in the internet world. Nobody on the panel, please don't get offended. This is how I deal with a lot of issues instead of me being upset. But I see it all the time. I come from a very mixed background. You know, everybody in the Caribbean have a lot of mixtures in there. Some are just closer than others right now. But what I'm saying is this, like you brought up something before we went on break, Job. You brought up saying that, you know, we don't want to take responsibility. Somebody has to take responsibility.
Definitely.
That makes a good point on everything.
Yeah, because everybody tends to play the blame game. Men blame the women, women blame the men.
Also, when we was on break, you stated that, you know, sometimes if you feel as though the woman is not putting the effort, you just say F it and you walk away.
Yeah, because that's not for me personally, but a lot of men, if a woman is going to be difficult, a lot of men are going to think like, yo, I don't need this when there's this nice Spanish chick that go to the end of the earth.
2 seconds and she's difficult and you're gone. And that's it.
But what happens when that 2 seconds become 4 years?
Well, if you handle the situation from the jump, there should not be any other difficult situations to deal with.
When you say difficult, you mean like she doesn't listen to you? You seem like that type of guy. Like you don't want somebody has to listen to you.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
it can be a mixture
being a man
of
and being
things.
controlling. My God.
It can be a mixture of things.
Well, when you say difficult, just name a couple, because I'm trying to figure out what you mean by difficult. If
I should put myself in the situation, it would be like the mentality. Like, for me, I know I want this out of life or I want that. While a woman would be thinking like, oh, I forget the hottest hairstyle for that this a party. And
hi, caller. I'm sorry. Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's going on? It's your boy Chris. You already know what's going on, y'all.
Hey, Chris. Which part of the topic are you talking about?
Well, I just turned that off the airplane. So, like, I saw you saying that black men are home or they're vacant from the home. Is that correct?
Repeat that.
I said I just saw the live cast. I was like, you were talking about black men not being in the home.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So a lot of what we go through as a culture, as black men not being home, is not necessarily something that like is in our DNA. It's something that was taught to us systematically. Like, you know, being that I'm an American black man, my father was not home at all. I looked at it as it's a systematic thing more than it is a conditional thing. A lot of black men growing up were taken from the home, so you don't have a lot of male influences in the black community that are actually male from the jump start. A lot of black men, their first authority figures in their life are women.
I agree.
So
in all certain sides of ways.
Yeah.
And then the system is built right now that if you look at prison systems, all they are is the new slavery. So the more I can incarcerate you, the more I can take you away, the more I cannot let your race or culture be developed and intertwined. Now, that's why most black people have no tradition in our households except for what they've been given to us here.
Right. We celebrate their tradition, their holidays. You know, like Christmas is celebrated. So.
Big time. It's a lot.
When they come back, the ones that's been taken into the system, incarcerated, when they get out after they're doing their bid, and here they are out there in the dating world, and they want to date, what happens then? How should
But you got to understand, if I never had a father at home to teach me how to be a man, I probably won't know how to treat a woman.
Yeah. So what are you going to ask me to do for you?
Yes, so true.
I mean, you got to understand this. It takes a man to make a man. So when you have women raising men and they never been boys before, you can't tell me how to process in sexual needs. You can't even tell. Most men don't even know how to process emotions. So when it comes down to objectifying women and making women just an object, you got to understand, having a stable household, if you didn't grow up in one and you didn't see one, you want a part of one, how could you build one?
So the question is, Edge, this is a question. Being that you said all of that, here you are, you're an adult now, okay, raised without a father in a home. You come to me, you just came out of prison, you're looking to be in a relationship, all right? You was in the system for 12 years, okay? You come to me and I'm treating you a certain way. You know what you want in a relationship. What are you going to tell this black woman? What do you need from her? Considering the situation.
I mean, consider the situation. You said I just came home from prison. So one, I don't know how I'm supposed to be treated. I might not even know what my love languages are.
Yes.
You understand me? Like, unless if I've matured in prison, it's a difference now. If I've matured in prison and I got an influence in prison, if somebody gave me the maturation process of teaching me how to be as a person, when I get out, I might not know how to communicate effectively to you that I'm hurting on the inside. I might not be able to effectively communicate to you that I want you to be there and support me and help me and groom me without feeling like a child. So, you know, a lot of times, even in myself, I've been single for the last 5 years. And I was married at one point in time. And I tell people the reason I got divorced is because I had no stability in how to even become a husband, let alone how to be more than just a side dude or more than just a fuck buddy. You know, I'm sorry, I don't know if we can cuss on here, but more than just that. Like, I didn't have no basis of that. So when I got married, I tried to make something up when I had no foundation. So it's not just I came home and all of a sudden I'm in a relationship. If I don't have a foundation that is of love and of creating and helping a new life, I'm just going to repeat the same process I've done before I got out.
That's a good point. Thank you so much for calling, Edge. Stay tuned.
I will, babe.
All right. So I'm trying to figure out.
He wanted to say something. Can I say something?
Sure, Taffy.
All right. Chris, I hope you're still listening.
No,
I'll say this.
Yeah, he's listening.
I was raised without my father being in the house, right? And pretty much everything I know, I learned on my own. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes here and there, but I learned everything on my own. In that way, it put me in a position where I could raise my 2 boy children by myself. I have a good support team. I'm grateful for my support team, but I made the initial take that
take charge. Yeah.
Take charge.
Yeah, and
right?
when you know better, you do better. That's a big thing.
I did not have my father to do that. Right? Yeah, I broke a lot of hearts. I made a lot of mistakes. I did all this stuff or whatever. Yeah, I did that. Right? But I learned everything on my own. I did not have a father around me. So having a father in the house, what are you saying, Chris?
But having a father in the house could have potentially eliminated a lot of the struggles.
Yeah, it could have. It could have.
That's all he's saying. That's all he's saying. The lack of the presence of a father has totally changed the outcome of your life. It could have been totally different. You don't necessarily know that.
It didn't change anything. It didn't change anything in my life.
From your perspective today, but if you go back and everything was replayed with him being in the household, you can't necessarily say that you wouldn't be a different man today. You very well could have, because he would have
But get
helped.
this, a lot of younger men.
It could change.
I agree, but get this, a lot of younger men nowadays was raised by the television.
That too, and I think when being raised by a woman, we have our own perception of what a man is, especially if we've never had one. So we tend to tell our boys, "Oh, you can't. Oh, you know, don't cry for this, or don't do this, or don't do that."
I grew up in a house with my mother and my two sisters.
Yeah. Right.
I'm the oldest of 3 kids, with my mother and 2 sisters. Right.
Yeah.
At the age 14, 15.
I think a father plays a big role in a
and
household. Period. I mean, that is the missing link for a lot of the issues that we have. A father is extremely important.
No,
Not
it
even
is.
to just
It
a
is.
son,
Don't
but
get me
to a
wrong.
daughter.
Don't get me wrong. It is.
So
I mean,
with that one piece missing, that's huge for us.
but not everybody
It doesn't always affect every outcome.
Okay, it depends on how someone decides to deal with it.
Exactly. But then again, you'll see a strong man doing what he does and being there for his youth. But that doesn't mean he still isn't hurting inside.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it down a little bit. I'm going to take it down. Take it down a little bit. And hopefully, let's talk to
Father's Day
Veronica
should
again.
be huge.
Father's Day should be
huge.
But that's
Because
also a man-made
That
holiday.
is truly, in my opinion, it is the foundation of everything. A man brings so much value to their household when it's a M-A-N. Not a B-O-Y.
I'm going to go ahead and get into Miss Veronica with her wine and wine. So can you tell me a little bit more seriously about what it is? Because you say you don't have a man, you're single. So I'm trying to figure out all this wine and how you don't have a man.
I'm still curious to know, like, your age. Can you give us a bracket? Because
because you date younger men.
That's what I'm trying to get these numbers.
Not younger man.
How many years younger? How many years younger? 10?
First of all, you gotta know her age. Okay,
That's why I said I just
29.
wanted to. That's why I said I just
So
want a
what's
bracket.
your
A bracket from here to here. You're in this bracket.
So if
How
you're
old are you?
29,
I'm 29, so you have to be like 15 years old younger.
Jesus.
So they consider
You're
you
a
15
pedophile.
years old.
15 years younger than me.
You're gonna be in jail by midnight.
Who's to say she ain't already been there?
That too.
Jesus.
So, okay, so when you come to this Wine and Wine on May 8th, okay, I'm going to have DJ Taffy play one of your songs, a song for you, where you could go ahead and show us exactly what you do and what everybody needs to accept.
Hold on, wait a minute.
What happened?
Like, what do you want? Like, do you
That's
want
what I'm about to
soca?
tell
Do
you.
want some slow? Do you want
She's going to
something
play
like-
soca.
Oh, soca is.
You gotta be improv
Soca
with me.
Queen is the name, you
Come
know.
on, Taffy. You know how we do it on here.
What we do is we have chair dancing.
You know, stand up. You go ahead and stand up, ma'am. So you
Oh,
can
well,
show
let me
us
just
the
back
viewers.
on out the way so you can get a full. Yeah.
No slow. What like what?
No, she gonna do fast.
Give me
Trust
Nessa,
me.
Give me Nessa.
What is that, snack?
No, not that one. The other one.
You ready?
Give you
Ready,
Choco
go.
Loco.
You ready to go?
No.
No.
No, but
He's there. I'll take it.
it's an everybody thing. Caribbean, American, you know, most Americans, they love to wine. They love to learn
We're
how
gonna see
to
what
wine.
these young men be getting themselves into.
So I teach them how to wine, you know, go down, go up, go wherever, throw the batty behind and all this type of things. So that's what we do on May 8th at Barnett Park. And so you have Vanessa?
Is the camera on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Na na na
Come over a little bit more. No, come this way a little bit more.
This way because you're on.
I'm not leaving, that's impossible to do. Cause if you want me to go, you can be looking the way you do. You can be cooking the way you do.
Oh, there it is.
You can be hooking if you want me to.
Let's see what you can do, Taffy. No, I can't do nothing. Taffy, come on.
It's double M. Feel the hot girl them. Nessa preppy, put celebrity. Girl, you cause problem. Hey. Any dance where you touch, girl, yes, you turn it up. Oh, yeah. All the goodies that you got, girl, like is a candy shop. Hey, yo, hey, sweetness. The way you're rolling, mash up the place into pieces. Come, turn it up.
Turn around, Taffy.
It's double
So you're embarrassing the Trinidadian. You're embarrassing the Trinidadian boys.
Franks, go on, Franks.
Everybody has said Jamaica.
DJ Franks.
That's how everybody has said Jamaica.
Yeah, man, Trini man flopping right now.
Oh my.
Oh, he Trini?
Yeah, he's Trinidadian.
That's why he running. To pick up something and run.
Pick up something and run.
Represent where you come from.
Exactly. Right.
P-R-E-G-G-O. Yes, sir.
It's very,
So you have your own special song that you like to dance to?
But you gotta be able to. What if you don't want to hear that song? Like I don't have it in here.
Well, okay.
Then what
You want me to give it to you here?
Okay,
yeah,
plug
give
it
it to him right there.
Okay.
Look at, come on, Lauren.
I'm too old for shit.
Lauren,
huh?
send the song to the
I'm too old for shit.
Me 3 or 4.
Taffy.
3 or 4.
Taffy's not even. You could at least help to send it to the WhatsApp, Taffy.
Taffy, yeah, he shot that bread.
No, because y'all know his girl might be watching and she gonna see this and go off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta be smart.
Okay, give my shit then.
No, he's single.
Give my shit, and my shit will be my man. Already I don't have one, so.
Is this the thing?
Is that the headphone thing, Lauren?
Is this the song?
Video here.
This in the video. You can't just play. It's a snack. I thought you was playing dance and say it's a snack.
Not a snack.
So what it's snack? What's the name of it, Lauren? Look it up on YouTube.
Trinibago.
All right, so
You can stop it.
YouTube because Taffy, you lose out here.
Man, I don't care what you say right now.
You lose out here, Taffy. It's really the nice hour on.
But you Jamaican, man, you're saying.
I gotta hold the camera.
I don't want it.
Make that for hold the camera. Okay,
yeah, let me get the camera.
Yeah, hold
no,
on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yes, go sit down.
She want you. I'm
Alright.
you know.
Oh, go have a seat, buddy.
She requesting Taffy.
Go have a seat. Stop being a little.
Hey, help.
Where's the man in you?
The man is right here.
No, bring the man.
I did.
Not,
All right,
come on, have a seat. Let her do her thing.
Come. What's that?
Yeah, girl. Already. I just want to hang out some clothes here and I come in.
Come on, please, so she can demonstrate. It's not that serious.
I come out to wine, boy. I come here to wine. I come here to wine. My waist on low. I come out to wine, boy. I come here to wine.
Wait, I got something to say. Taffy, come and sit down on the chair, man.
Stop bite up the man.
She can bat me up.
That's what she doing. Look at her face. I know her since high school and she biting you up
Come
right
and sit
now.
down on the chair.
You can't both me up here.
Somebody.
Can we get a man in the chair, please? Can you go in the chair, sir, please? So she could, because Ms. Veronica do a demonstration, please.
Please. Huh?
Who? You gotta watch you? Oh, you holding that
It's
camera?
just a dance.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Oi. Yeah, girl. Already. I just want to hang out some clothes here and I come in.
I come out to wine, boy. I come here to wine. I come here to wine. My waist on low. I come out to wine, boy. I come here to wine. I come here to wine and go down low. And let me show you how the thing go. And let me show you how the thing go. And let me show you how the thing go. And let me show you how the thing go. Come, let me show you how the thing go. I want you come speak my lingo. Oh, show me how the thing go. I want you come speak my lingo. Let me go.
Edge in the break room in the conversation room says Taffy scared boy. Well, you think everybody needs a substance to wine? I never seen nothing like that. That is horrible. You have to be under the. You have to be under the vibes.
And we bring the question of what's the roles? The roles have been reversed in this place.
You see, that's what I told you. When you're doing that for your man at home, they don't do that. You see? You see? I wasn't lying.
He was scared. He was scared. He was definitely scared.
Remember your life, you know.
I'm sorry, but I'm just really disgusted right now.
I literally had to wear the pants.
Taffy had 3
I had to wear the
chances.
Look at the attitude. Look at the attitude.
Guess what? And then you better run scared to the next side. Because if you can't sit down and let a woman, she wasn't even rubbing up on you unless you was going to get erected. You know what I'm saying? She was just have her butt dancing in front of you.
don't know.
And that's what I'm saying.
You don't know if he gets easily
You need a red
erected.
pill. You need some kind of pill.
You need some kind of pill.
You need a red
Some
bull.
kind of pill.
You don't
need
know
a
if
red
he
bull.
easily gets erected.
Hey, he's one of those that make me help him.
But
Yes.
you know what? But seriously though, I really do have a question. I noticed that this young man. Did you say you were married?
Oh,
Did
no,
say
he's
something
not
about a
married.
wife
He just
or
came
something
out of
like
high
that?
school.
This one.
Oh, this.
Oh,
Oh,
that
I'm
one's
sorry.
married.
So
Oh,
I
that's
wonder-
why he couldn't go. Okay, I
Maybe
get it.
maybe I'm wrong, and I look at things a little differently. But if I wouldn't have a problem with my husband letting another woman dance on him.
No,
That's you.
I let where they
That's
from?
you.
I would not have a
That's
problem with that
you.
either.
Women don't act like
That's
that.
you.
I will go
You
with.
gotta go
I
strip
will go
clubs
with
for
the
that.
strip
I don't have a
club.
problem with that.
That's
I
you.
would go strip club right there.
Hold on. That's you. That's
See, that's
the
another problem,
reason
though.
why I'm
That's
telling
another
you.
problem, though, 'cause
A
it's
lot
just
of
like,
the men
you
tend
know-
to run away because
No.
they have to be walking on eggshells.
Well,
around
don't be
a
with that
lady
woman. Be with an
Exactly.
open-minded woman. Be with a free-minded woman.
Exactly.
it is me.
Because at the end
I
of
don't
the
have
day,
problem.
Right.
even though it's a
No,
piece of
she
paper,
got
Yeah.
Because I did.
even though it's a piece of paper,
Yeah.
legally,
I could do it when we're doing it.
you
on
still
the
don't have
place,
true
we are
possession
doing
of
it
that
in the
individual.
chairs.
That is still another human
We
being.
don't need no
You
man
understand
to
what I'm
do it.
saying? And
We
you don't.
do
You
the
shouldn't have to feel trapped.
Edge
Just
said-
because you're married.
Edge said that
You know,
Taffy's old. That's why
You
older
have fun
women love
together. What? I don't know. Maybe it's
Yes,
just-
Stephen, they all have
Edge
women.
just called.
It looks to be that way, Stephen.
You know he gonna clap.
They were flocking away. They listen. One thing I can say, they listen to their women.
Yeah, because they gotta be walking on eggshells.
No, I'm just saying he
Because y'all was
respects
having a
his
whole
wife, and
conversation.
That's fine.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm
that's
just saying
fine.
that
They're probably young
why
and married,
is it that-
you know.
You know what I mean? Like if
Don't do it on camera. He probably does it off camera. I don't know. But all I know is this: in the Caribbean, as far as like certain cultures, Trinidad, Bahamas, it's
Dominica.
normal. Dominica, it's normal
Yeah.
for a woman to dance with somebody that's not her
Yes.
man. It's normal for a
It's
man to
not.
dance with a woman that's not his wife.
Yes.
Because we have
It's
carnival,
his dance, yeah,
and
it's
you
just-
see
it's-
your
it's-
husband over there. You're like, okay, and you just wind up on somebody.
Yes.
And in Jamaica, there are women that will fight.
Jamaican
hell yeah,
women fight
hell yeah.
all the
That
time.
is
any which way.
retarded.
No,
Okay,
not Jamaican women are
okay,
possessive.
okay,
Yes,
okay,
they are.
okay.
Yeah, but they don't
That's
carnival
crazy.
or whatever ball going on. They ain't with it. Period. They ain't with it.
But it shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It
Trust
shouldn't.
me.
Is that
You-
why
you
Jamaican
might
men
be-
I don't want my
Trust
husband.
me.
I don't want
You
my
might
husband
be
to feel
surprised.
trapped. I don't want him to feel stuck.
I might
I
be
don't want him to
surprised
be.
about
You
what?
might be
walking on
surprised
eggshells.
to
Let me hear
hear
what you said.
that a lot of men get abused by their women.
Jamaican men. No,
No, not
I believe
necessarily
you.
Jamaican,
someone
but
that
I
used to-
just-
believe you. I believe you.
That is
Getting
horrible.
abused. I don't like the way
That
I-
is horrible. I don't mean to laugh, but okay, that's your problem if y'all stay there and take that. Let me tell you, come to Trinidad and Tobago where the woman
I know.
will talk nice to you,
Yes.
cook for you, treat you nice,
Yes.
sweet you up.
From Trinidad.
I am Trinidadian. My nationality is Trinidadian. Just because you was born there, because you don't act like a Trinidadian at all. So you running, you running.
Yeah, you don't have like a Trinidad.
People, here we go again. Just because I was not born in Trinidad does not make me a Trinidadian.
He says if they sling.
Come on now,
they
that's
should've
how I
been
was
slapping
raised.
that ass.
I'm a Trinidadian.
Yeah.
Well,
If they
Stephen,
what?
as you can see, I had to take that seat. I had to take the seat.
But you know what?
Yeah, kudos to you for stepping up. Yeah.
Yes, I
stepping
totally
up to
agree
the
with
plate.
that.
I don't have a
So
problem
let's go
stepping up.
back to our artists.
I ain't scared.
Okay, I don't think we have enough time to play another song, but I want you to tell our audience exactly everything about you again. Like strictly about you, you know, tell us how you got your music, what we have look forward to with you, you know, and let's take it there.
All right. Again, my name is Jalep or Jalep, depends on where you're from.
Instagram.
I'm a reggae recording artist. You can find me on Instagram at Jalep that's JAHLEP. Twitter, Jalep Official. Facebook, Jalep Fizzle. I'm currently working on my album, a reggae album. It will feature. Should I even give out the names yet? But
no, because the album is not out yet, right?
No.
Okay.
It's almost there.
But it's not even on YouTube yet, right?
No. They're singles. There are two singles that are gonna be on the album on YouTube. One is called "Wait Me Turn." The official video for that one is on YouTube. By the way, subscribe to my Vivo channel, Jalep Vivo. The official video for "Wait Me Turn" is on the Vivo channel, and I just completed shooting the official video for Last Time on Saturday. So new visuals on the way, new music on the way, a lot of a couple big reggae features on it. So
are you doing any opening acts here with all the upcoming events?
Well, we're working on that right now with the booking agency, you know, and later on this year, I should be going to England and Europe because I'm working with legendary dub producer Mad Professor from England. I'm also working with Grammy-winning producer Payday from Payday Music. I produce as well. Danny Basie from Firehouse Crew. I love music, so you know, I don't just sing, I venture out, I produce, I'm voicing some young artists.
Can you do some acapella for us right now?
Jalep representing, Many night may trod through the solid places, through the valley of death. Me see your rebel faces. Sit them and mess up with them cool embraces. But a jaw guy me step, so me no fear, no hatred. Even try to fight me down, but music keep me strong. Trusting at the most high, so me sticking to the plan. Straight away me text, so me know ain't nothing wrong. And every time me feel the pain, you know me put it in my song. I wait me turn. I do apologize. Over the weekend, I just picked up this sore throat, but you don't know.
No, but
me give my word I'll be here because I canceled from last week, so I just still made the effort to be here and come represent.
And I do appreciate that.
And
yeah, I've been using some honey and lemon. Yeah. But, I mean, I'll definitely come back through when everything is up and running and, you know, give you a live performance and all of that. Yeah, definitely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Okay. And so how late can I go, Gary? We're done? I mean, G-Power, we're done? Okay. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. Yes, today was a crazy show. We went through a lot of topics. Everything was up and running. We started off a little late, but we're back. And you know how it goes in live settings on the internet views. Don't forget to tag and share for the ones that didn't get to see everything that was going on. I want to thank you for my recording artist, Jalep, and for my Soko Wine and Wine Queen, Veronica.
Killing it.
And my co-host,
my girl,
Love Miko, and my DJ Taffy. That's
Facebook, Miko Love.
Scary.
Remember to check out the singles Last Time and Wait Me Turn across all digital platforms.
What was
Spotify.
The song that was played? That was the song that was played.
That was the world premiere.
No, that's a new song.
Oh, that's not even out yet.
That's not even out yet. Y'all got the exclusive. you know. But what's out? Wait Me Turn, Last Time. Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, wherever. Just check it out. Jalep. Jahlep. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Definitely.
And thank you for everyone for joining us. And Veronica?
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Your wine and...
My wine and wine is May 8th at Banner.
We know who's not going to be there.
Woo! Taffy would not be there. You know, Taffy
he's not even going to drive by
tonight. All he had to do was just sit there. That's what we was talking about earlier. You
Taffy should say a little down, man.
You can't even sit there, Taffy. Taffy, the woman was gonna whine on you.
And she
you didn't even have to move, Taffy.
She choosing specific, you know, cause our next man ready to go, and she decides say no, what Taffy she want Rasta.
Taffy, you're too old for her anyway. Levels.
Yeah, man. You can close up or wait my turn.
Yeah.
Some cry, some smile, some fight every day. We rise to the top, 'cause we know what it takes. Through it all we survive, yet still hold the faith. Unchangeable, Lord, unchangeable. Let's not be flow when the prayer gone up. Not a evil can harm us. Them think we don't know we just a warm up. Yeah, nothing harm mind us. So me tell the youth hold on, tell mama be strong. Taffy, have faith in God, me no know about man. Long time them a try bring me down, and not just now, from a very young. Chat me every day with them funny tongue. Them a watch me on the telly now.
Hey yo, Tampa, Florida. It's May 11th, Super Day. MBR presents a Mother's Day celebration. I think bring it to the owner. No. Watch this no man. So you know, say every mother have to go just shove out. Find a babysitter. You see me? And ladies, me gonna ask you one favor. Please don't wear no underwear. Shove out here, man. Tampa.
But this is Maka Diamond representing for Vibes, ReggaeArena.com. You don't know, say, at the place to be. Tune in to this .com. You can load, you know. When you go up on the internet and press www.reggaearena.com. Come make we hold bad mind and sweep them heart with the broom. Sweep them out, them a go die, 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 boy. Reggae Arena, just a sweet boy. Don't change it, now. Don't change that.com. Keep it locked, tune in. Your girl Maka Diamond said that. Send money out.
Not just enemy, me not just friend. So right now, me and my best friend. Can't take me business, tell them. So right now, me and my best friend. Me afraid of vice notes.
Check this out, this is Wayne Wonder. It's all about town and country. Celebrates Kirk Legacy. Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019. Place to be, SD Banquet Hall. You know, so that's Tampa. 10101 E Highway, Tampa. So make sure you make it late and don't be late. For tickets, call Sandy at 239-233-9542 or Eventbrite. So make sure you go get your tickets now. It's all about Kirk Legacy. Alright, Town and Country presents Kirk Legacy. Come celebrate with us, alright? Wednesday, 3rd of July. It's gonna be a bombshell. You know what I mean? Blessed love.
Paging Dr. Mashup.
This is the big one for Orlando Carnival Weekend.
So you want Bacchanal?
The Mashup Fest on Sunday, May 26th, starring the King of Soca, Machel Montano. Plus the Monk Dancer, all with Super Blue. Vaughn. Master Salim. Olatunji. Julian Believe, DJ Avalanche, and more. Nothing but festive.
carnival have a different kind of
The Mashup Fest, Sunday, May 26th, Orlando Carnival Weekend. No work, no school the next day from 4 till 11 p.m. at Orlando Amphitheater Central Florida Fairgrounds. Orlando! Limited advance early bird tickets are $50. VIP $75. Purchase tickets online. TicketGateway.com. For more info, call 352-255-7047.
This is Marshall Montano. Get your tickets early.
People, it's your truly Jamie from Young Hawk. I'll let you know about the big war this Saturday, April 13th, Orlando, Florida. Place to be, the spot events, 5050 Edgewater Drive. Don't know, Orlando is a war called Dub Cemetery. That means a sound I get buried this Saturday. The place to be, like we said, the event spot. Saying it's a new venue, but at the same war. So no forward out. Go Star out of Orlando. Young Hawk out of New York. War start 1 a.m. And by the end of the night, one son I get the trophy and one son I get buried in the Dub Cemetery scene. So the forward out this Saturday Orlando, and when I wickedest one I ever go get, Jamie at the Bronx General says sound half dead. Boom!